Like I mentioned at the beginning of this, a couple weeks back, the last kind of week in July, just about, um, I had like a long kind of weekend staycation thing because memory for people who may not remember or don't know, I was supposed to go down that weekend to my uncle's lake house, but unfortunately, health reasons, we weren't able to go. But everybody and my family just still had that time off, so we just decided, you know what? Let's just all just kind of gather around and have kind of like a little staycation kind of thing. Maybe do some like day trips here and there. We only really did one trip, and that was just a Hersheypark one
Okay,
day.
okay.
But my sister and her husband came in Monday morning, literally as early as it can be. Like I think it was like 10 in the morning by the time they got here. So they left at the crack as of dawn, pretty much, for
Oh
leaving
wow.
Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
um, because he still had to work that day. So they just left early. So he came here and works and everything. They stay here for the entire week. I just took off from Thursday on to the next week and everything. They didn't leave until, again, kind of similar thing, the following Monday, early that Monday. And that's why I didn't feel like podcasting because, like, you know what? After all that fun and everything, I don't really feel like kind of jumping right back into podcasting stuff. So I just
Yeah.
didn't do anything that week. But it wasn't really like a vacation or anything. It was just kind of either hanging by the pool, kind of doing that kind of stuff, just with my family and everything. The only thing we did was just hit Hersheypark, which I hadn't hit since I was a kid, pretty
Mhm.
much. And I've been there in the longest time. And really just being there was just kind of seeing it how my little nieces would kind of handle being there. The biggest problem we had was the heat. It was just
Yeah,
unbearably
dude,
hot
it's
out
been
that day.
unbelievably hot. It's crazy.
Not really. The next last like week or so, it's been really nice out.
Like obviously, like the last couple of days, yeah, but like leading up to it, like from when you were talking about your vacation
Yes,
to
around
like
that time it
somewhat
was.
recent, right? But
Yes, it was really
it
hot
was
out then. Yes,
unbelievably
yes,
hot.
yes.
Yes, but obviously since then it's absolutely cooled down more.
Yeah, but it was just one of those things. I feel like that kind of dampened everybody because everyone just
Yeah,
wasn't in the best mood that day, and when it's already hot, it just kind of
makes everyone
adds on to it.
crabby.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, it was just fun seeing my little nieces just kind of run
Nice.
around, do some of like the flatter kind of kiddie rides that they have there, and then after that, we left Hersheypark later in the day. We're trying to find a good place to eat and just
Mhm.
have dinner at. My brother Matt and his wife left early because he wasn't feeling well that day, so they just left a little earlier in the
Yeah,
day. The rest of us try to find a dinner, but when we're already at that point, 10 people, it's kind of hard to try to find a
yeah.
place that can accommodate that many people in like
On
the
such
spur of the
short
moment.
notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there was a place, and of course, we had to go because the town that was like Campbell something. And of course, we had to go because that's my, you know, brother-in-law's last name is Campbell. So
There
we
you
had
go.
to go there. We found a nice little um, restaurant that was there. We had a pretty late dinner that night. Pretty much, I think the restaurant was closing like an hour after we were leaving, just about. So we pretty much had a whole section of the restaurant just our table. That was
Just
about it.
that is kind of cool. At least he kind of had like the nice privilege of being nice and like just private. Almost, it makes you feel special. It's like, yeah, yeah, like
Yeah,
nice little private booth.
and I,
It's like, no, we're just we're here super late.
but it was one of those things because it was so hot out. I did the weird thing, and I only had one drink at the restaurant. The rest was just trying to drink water because we just didn't have that
Yeah,
much.
yeah, and
When
dude,
you're hot, that's
especially
like
yeah.
when you're hot and out all day, and then you're able to finally get water. It's like keep coming, just keep on coming, just keep coming
I
back.
can
Yeah.
speak to experience from that. And we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yes, but that was one of those things where like it's so hot, I just want to keep drinking water. So I
Yeah,
had one
and
drink
we
and
need
just
to.
ended it there because I knew the rest of the weekend I was going to be able to make up for the fact that I just wasn't going to drink that night. Because
Yeah.
the next day, because we went out that Thursday to Hersheypark, spent the whole day there. Friday, we just did like a pool day. My brother Matt had to work that day, but he was working from home.
Mhm.
We didn't see him until later on because later on in the day we hit Westchester and were able to find a restaurant that was able to sit all of us. Had some ice cream afterwards. It was another fun little outing there. And then my dad recently, like a couple months back, if not close to a year ago, he got this slushy maker kind of thing. And because of that, he
I'll
knew
be
we
over
were all
shortly.
going in. He got so many like syrups to make drinks and
Oh
everything.
my god.
um, So he made a blue Hawaiian one day. The other time was a rum runner. He did, and then he got a. We haven't even. Those are just the two that we cracked. He got a pina colada. He got a painkiller. He got a margarita. He got so many of them. Assuming that we were going to drink all of them, we ended up only opening two because the only issue with those syrups is once you open them, they only have like a week or two of lifespan. And yes, Jeff, you have a
Yeah,
question?
yeah, I do. So when can they come over? Because that sounds amazing.
I don't know. We'll have to plan it sometime soon.
It has to be soon because that sounds awesome.
Yeah. So my dad's been very obsessed with that, kind of going drink wise and trying to make everything
That's
there. So like the one
fantastic.
day that Friday we had rum runners, which he had to do a little tweaking with the rum and everything that was actually in it because the first time around it wasn't the best. Second time was a lot
Yeah,
better. And then later on, like I think it was Sunday, we had another pool day, and that day we just again he made the pool Hawaiians that day, and those went down
it
too
sounds
quickly.
so good already. That's how you know
And
you made
then
it just right.
yes, and then that Saturday, because we didn't go away, my cousin had like a little sprinkle because she was having her second kid and it was gonna be a boy.
Mm,
So they had like a little party. So I went over to my aunt's. We all did for like a little pool party kind of
love it.
thing. Again, it was extremely hot out, so we were all kind of miserable kind of there.
Yeah,
Thankfully they did have like a pool, so we were able to
that
like kind
helps.
of cool it down a little there. But we were only there for like a couple hours just because that was all we were
I'm
gonna be able
shocked
to
you guys
bear.
even lasted that long.
Well, it was family, so it was just kind of catching up with the family that was
Yeah,
there.
that's
And we
true.
also felt bad because on her side of the family, we were the only ones there. So it
Got
just
it.
kind of felt bad because the rest were either friends of
Yep.
them or his side of the family. So just, you know,
What a
balance,
guy.
yeah,
What a
balance
guy.
the skills
Yeah.
there. Yeah, Sunday was just another pool day. And that was pretty much that whole we literally did nothing. We just kind of hung out by the pool. But I made like a conscious effort not even to really be on my phone that often that weekend, just because I was like, I want to enjoy the company. I don't really
Yeah.
want to have to worry about anything. And there's nothing precedent that I really need my
No.
phone for. So I just threw it
Exactly.
away. I knew podcasting wise, I wasn't going to do anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to have to worry about
Yeah.
it. Now I'm going to
Love
think
it.
of anything like topic or video or
Yep.
anything on that
You're
front.
good. You're good.
So,
Yes, and that's what's so great about stuff like that is because especially nowadays, like, dude, just how much and I can speak on this because but I do this a lot too. Like, I'm actually guilty, just like a lot of people are. Is it's so easy to get so caught up with just being like even when you're with friends, family, whatever. It's like it's so easy. It's so caught up excuse me, with your phone, and just like, oh, I just have a couple minutes to scroll this and that. And it's like if you are able to enjoy the moment,
yeah.
just put your phone away. There's if you have absolutely no reason to be like, you to be
Yeah.
distracted or just like just
Just
if you're
enjoy the
just scroll
company.
whatever,
Just, yeah.
enjoy the company, enjoy the
Yeah.
moments, and enjoy living in the moment, and
Yeah.
just enjoy sharing and creating those new memories, and that's what I love about just like having moments like that, where it's like you kind of recognize it, like okay, like there's no reason to be on my
Yeah.
phone, so like just might as well
Because
put
even
it
though it's not
somewhere
really,
else, and
it's a staycation, not really a vacation. In the last few years, we've done some like beach
yeah,
vacations. Last few years, 2 years or 3 years ago now, back in late 22, we went to Disney and everything
mm,
for a
that's great.
while. So this is like the first year where we didn't really have like a big trip for a couple of years. So it was one of those things like, no, I'm gonna actually act like this is actually like a vacation. Because if you're in vacation mode, realistically, you're not going to be on your phone too often, anyways, because you're
Mhm.
enjoying whatever you're going out to do. You know this because you were just doing this last week.
Yeah.